No, I don't think I care for these. I never wear colored pajamas. Do you have something in white?
Oh, sure thing, Mr. Lawrence. We got some beauties in just the other day. I'll show them to you. What have you got to tell me that's so important? You know Mr. Kurtz doesn't like me to gab with friends during business hours. You want to get me fired?
We've got something important to tell you, Bob.
That's the large size, isn't it?
Who and I are going to get married.
Extra large.
Extra large. Well, these are our best... Married?
Did you say something?
Oh, excuse me. I've got... Did you say married?
You want the whole town to know about it?
We made up our minds this morning. You're the only one that knows about it.
Well, I wish you hadn't told me. And I hope I'm not around when you tell your man and mine. Married? Holy smoke!
We're not going to tell them.
Not gonna tell...
Well, not till later.
Are you going to wait on me or not, young man?
Oh, yes, sir. Don't go away. I'll be right back. I think you'll like these pajamas, sir, because, you see, they're getting married, and his father doesn't like my father's pajamas.
Are you ill, young man, or do you always act this way?
Oh, no. I always act this way. Excuse me. What do you mean you're not going to tell them?
We're going to elope.
Elope? Do you know what you're saying? You can't do it. Why, it's impossible.
Yes, we can, but you've got to help us.
I've got to...
We've got to go to the city hall now. See you later.
Bye-bye.
City Hall?
We have... Well, since when have you gone in for modeling pajamas?
Well, not long. I just... look, Mr. Kurtz, I've just gotten some bad news. Something terrible's going to happen. I'll be right back.
Well, now, listen here. Now,
Oh, thanks very much, Mr. Kurtz. I'll do the same for you sometime. Here's your pajamas, Mr. Lawrence. Hey! going into City Hall for? Do you realize what you're getting into?
Relax, will you, Bob? I've got to get a copy of my birth registration to send to Washington.
Oh, well, that's different. Look, about this eloping. You don't want to do anything you'll regret. Let's think it over, huh?
Well, we've already thought it over, Bob. Our minds are made up.
And nobody's going to change them.
Well, maybe you're incompatible. Lots of people are incompatible. Look, we're back to the store. We can talk about it tomorrow, huh?
We got our marriage license yesterday in Midvale. We're eloping tonight.
Well, that's fine. Tonight?
Hello, Mr. Wilson. I'd like to get a copy of my birth registration.
I heard about your good luck. Congratulations, David.
Thank you.
When are you leaving?
Oh, in a couple of weeks.
Mighty fine thing. I wish I was young again. I'd go to Alaska myself. I'll look up your registration right away.
Fine, thank you, Mr. Wilson.
You'll never get away with it. Believe me, you won't even get through Judge Bingle's doorway before she'll have Pop on the phone.
We're not going to have Judge Bingle marry us.
We're going to Midvale.
Midvale? Oh, you can't do it. It's impossible. How are you two going to get all the way to Midvale, get married, and come back without Pop and your old man finding out?
Ah, that's where you come in.
Harrisons, the Conways.
I can scarcely believe it. Nothing like this has ever happened before.
We'd better check on it thoroughly. And if it's true, the whole town will be.
We must investigate to the last detail. But if it is true, they must be informed at once. Not a word of this to anyone till we know for sure. Tell the boy to come back some other time.
David,
Oh, yes, Mr. Wilson.
you'll have to come back again some other time, at a later date.
Well, there won't be any delay, will there, Mr. Wilson? They told me to get it as soon as possible.
No delay. That is, we'll call you back, David.
Well, thank you, Mr. Wilson, but remember, I need it soon. Come on, Pooh, we've got a lot of things to do.
Hey, where are you going now? You're not dragging me into this. I wish you hadn't even told me about it.
Oh, my gosh, Bob, you'd think we were doing something terrible.
We're only getting married.
Only getting married? Okay, go ahead. Do anything you want, but count me out.
Then you mean you won't help us?
I couldn't have said it better myself.
But don't you see, Bob, this is our last chance.
Well, you'll be back in 6 months.
Now he wants us to wait 6 months.
I don't want you to wait. I just don't want to get involved in this.
How do you know what'll happen in 6 months? Do you realize you may be keeping us apart for the rest of our lives?
Do you want that on your conscience?
My conscience? Well, why put the burden on me?
Because you're deliberately trying to break us up.
Me?
Yes, you. Many a time we came through for you in a pinch. Well, it's a time like this when you find out who your real friends are.
Okay, I know I'm sticking my neck out. What do you want me to do?
Then you will help us.
I knew you'd come through, Bob. Now, all you've got to do is get a car.
Get a car?
Mm-hmm.
Where am I going to get a car?
I know just the place. Come on. Say, here comes our pigeon now, Bob.
Pigeon? You mean vulture?
Oh, come on, you can swing it.
Oh, why am I such a patsy?
Hi.
Hello, Millie.
Hello, Dave. Hiya, tall, blonde, and repulsive.
Nice to see you, Millie.
Bob was just thinking about you.
Yeah? I like my men thoughtful.
He was just saying that he hasn't seen much of you lately.
That's an understatement. You haven't exactly been knocking my door down, Bob Harrison. I phoned you a dozen times this week and got a dozen different reasons why you couldn't answer.
Well, I was going to call you today, but, here I bump right into you. Funny, isn't it?
Hilarious.
He was wondering if you happened to be busy tonight.
Now that you mention it, I do happen to have a date.
Oh, well, far be it for me to ask you to break a date.
Oh, it's nothing very important. I was just going to a concert with Lester Matson.
Well, sure. Have a nice time. Maybe we can make it again some...
Oh, concerts are so uninteresting anyway.
Concerts? Now, why don't you two take in a movie or just talk or
go for a drive.
Oh, now that's an idea. Go for a drive.
I don't know why I throw myself at you like this. What time?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
You know, Dad's still pretty burned up about the time you took me to the beer joint. So maybe you better meet me in front of the drugstore. That is, if it's all right with you.
Oh, why, sure. It's perfectly all right.
Okay, then. Hey, quick, do a disappearing act. Here comes the pater.
Gosh, I'm getting nervous, Davy.
Nervous? What are you nervous about this? Nothing to be nervous about.
I don't know. Just nervous. I got a funny feeling like I'm gonna... Whoops.
How do you think I feel?
What's going on with those two, anyway?
Going on? What do you mean?
Why are you all so hep on going to Midvale? You know, there's something fishy about this whole trip.
Fishy? Look, would I lie to you?
If I thought you'd made a date with me again just 'cause I've got a car,
Oh, as if I'd do a thing like that.
as if you wouldn't.
You know, Millie, I couldn't go out with another girl tonight if I tried.
Would you repeat that, please?
I mean it, Millie. It just had to be you.
I don't get it. Why the sudden change?
There's no change. I've always felt the same way about you.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere.
You bet. Here we are. Pull up alongside of that house.
Justice of the... Bob!
Hey, wait a minute. Don't get any ideas. We're just along as observers.
Oh. Say, you two are eloping.
Yes, but don't tell anybody, Millie. It's going to be a secret. We want to get married before Davy goes to Alaska.
Another girl of you tried, huh?
Come on, we haven't any time to lose. Let's get this over with.
Therefore, this court finds that the boy heretofore known as David Conway will now be known as Robert Harrison, and vice versa. And each boy will be returned to his rightful parent without delay.
All my fault. Here's the little squirt who's got now. I'm only doing my duty. I won't only do my duty. I will do my duty.
Get your evening paper!
This unprecedented disregard for law and order must be dealt with at once.
The citizens of Midvale can rest assured that this office will exert every effort in the prosecution of these men. Bill, I promise to cut through all red tape. Fire Ranger! Excuse me, gentlemen, I'll have a statement for you later.
I pulled up my fire iron, you see. When I see them varmints, I could see them just as plain. So I pulled back my triggers, just like that. Then I aimed like this here, and I took dead aim on it.
Hey, take it.
And that's the way I done it.